Have a good night.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. 14 years ago, an act of terror that changed America and the world. Lives were shattered, but the American spirit was not broken. In remembrance of the lives lost during the devastating 9/11 attacks, South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard asking all flags in the state be flown at half-staff today. And while lowered, flags blow in the breeze, other monuments symbolic to the greatness of our nation also taking time to remember the event that changed this country and the world. Mount Rushmore is one of the most moving monuments to the men who helped shape our country and our history. Visitors to Rushmore today standing in silence under the shadow of that great mountain early this morning, reflecting on the past and sharing their memories of 9/11. One man was working in New York City just 5 miles away from where the tragedy unfolded at Ground Zero.
It's because I was working in New York City for New York City Transit at the time. It's like, what's going on? What's happening? And of course the fighter jets overhead, going up and down over the Hudson River, and just it's like, what's going on in the world? So it was scary. It was definitely scary.
And as visitors to Mount Rushmore today offered their solemn thoughts on the 9/11 attacks, another area monument showing its appreciation for our men and women in uniform. Crazy Horse taking time out today to extend a thank you to all the men and women who serve our country and contribute to the safety and security of our nation. The monument is holding a Thanks to Our Heroes event that will extend today through the weekend as well, Saturday and Sunday, where all military, police, EMTs, and firefighters can camp for one night and receive the next night free. There will also be free breakfast available on Sunday morning. The rest of the nation also pausing today to remember the deadliest terror attack in American history. NBC's Dave Wagner is near Ground Zero in New York, where thousands died and thousands more stand to remember.
David Westfall.
Sigrid Charlotte Wiswick.
They are precious names and painful memories.
Diane Marie Parsons.
Lebardo Lopez Pascual.
For 14 years, Ground Zero has been somber and sacred ground. Today, each of the nearly 3,000 victims who died on September 11th were remembered. At the Pentagon,
your grief, your solace, so personal to you, is shared with all of us in this nation.
Secretary of Defense Ash Carter laid a wreath to honor the lives that were lost. And at the White House, a moment of silence led by the President and First Lady.
Todd M. Beamer.
In Shanksville, Pennsülvania,
Patricia Cushing.
40 heroes honored.
In the face of almost certain death, they knew they must do everything they could possibly do to prevent the loss of other innocent lives.
Back in New York,
Giovanna Torrance.
As the anniversary comes to an end, the impact of the tragedy is felt every day.
It's been 14 years. But for all of us here, it could be 100 years. It'll still feel like yesterday, and it's fresh in our hearts.
Families and a nation grieving, determined to keep the memories alive. Dave Wagner, NBC News, New York.
Meantime, Senator John Thune issuing a statement today on the attack, saying, quote, "Today is also a day to thank our first responders and our men and women of our armed forces and their families who continue to serve both at home and abroad as our nation continues to fight terrorism. We must never forget those we lost on 9/11 and the current threats that we face from those who hate our nation and what she represents," end quote. Congresswoman Kristi Noem taking part in a symbolic vote today against President Obama's nuclear deal with Iran. The Republican-led House going on record against the Iranian nuclear deal, but the vote will not stop President Barack Obama from implementing that controversial agreement. Noem saying that the president's agreement with Iran fails to stop Iran from acquiring nuclear weapon capabilities and ultimately undermines the security of the United States and our allies. Senate Democrats voting yesterday to uphold the accord with Iran, overcoming heavy GOP opposition to hand Obama a political victory on his top foreign policy priority. Congress is back to work, as we've noted, and making some progress is helping rural South Dakota. U.S. Senator John Thune praising the Senate's passage of legislation that will extend a measure preventing the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services from enforcing direct supervision policy for outpatient therapeutic services. That regulation has been slammed by many as a harmful measure that would jeopardize access to therapy services in rural areas. Senator Thune says that states like South Dakota need flexibility in order to continue delivering quality outpatient therapy services. That legislation clarifies that general supervision of most outpatient therapeutic services by a doctor or non-physician practitioner is sufficient for rural hospital services. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And the perturbations on the market, the tumult and turmoil continue as the Dow Jones sees a positive day. And this means that we finished the week in positive territory for the first time in 6 weeks, actually an uptick on total over the week that's just passed. The Dow rising 103 points, 16,433. NASDAQ composite up 26 to 4822. The S&P also rising today, up 9 points to 1961. And gold is up $2.80 to $1,106 and a dime on this day of trade. The Lawrence County State's Attorney is still trying to decide whether to seek the death penalty against a lead man charged in the stabbing death of a 27-year-old woman. James Lewis Rogers Jr. is charged with 1 count of first-degree murder in the death of Caitlin Kelly Walsh. In that case, Rogers has pleaded not guilty and has been held without bond in the Lawrence County Jail. State's Attorney John Fitzgerald says that prosecutors are still reviewing the facts of that case. Lead police say that they arrested Rogers on August 17th after discovering Walsh's body in his Main Street apartment. An autopsy showed that she'd been dead for at least 5 days. A variety of agencies responding this morning to a plane crash on Interstate 80 just east of Laramie, Wyoming. A single-engine plane went down in a section of the interstate known as Telephone Canyon. The pilot, 67-year-old Stephen Stamm, being transported to Ivinson Memorial Hospital in Laramie. The plane was registered out of Davis, California. The Wyoming Highway Patrol, Albany County Sheriff's Office, and the Laramie Fire Department, as well as the Wyoming Department of Transportation, all responding to assist with that crash. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us on this beautiful Friday.
Gorgeous. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend right in one of the most beautiful places in this country, right here in the Black Hills, folks.
Absolutely true.
Let's look at the high temperatures today. What do we have? 74 Ellsworth, 67 Custer. A little bit more cooler temperatures up in the higher elevations. That's rather typical. 72 in Spearfish, 74 in Phillip. And we're going to warm it up a little bit more tomorrow and warmer yet on Sunday.
Good weekend to get out there and make good on these last remaining days of summer. Summer's kind of waning away.
It is, yeah.
Get out and enjoy it. We'll get more details coming up in Bob's forecast on what to expect over the weekend and into the first part of next week. We're back with more news after the break, right here on News Center 1 at 5:30.
This is News Center 1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
It's Carpet One's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday, install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation, whether you carpet one room or a whole house. Installation is just $99. See store for details. Plus, save up to $500 off on select products, including carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, and ceramic. And get no interest till 2020. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City. Beautiful, made affordable.
Taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. All these colorful and tasty fruits and veggies are grown right here in South Dakota. When you eat more, you get more. More energy, more vitamins, more minerals, more color, more smiles. So taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. September is Fruit and Veggie Month. Ask for South Dakota grown. More matters.
You've got priorities, things that need to be taken care of, and things to pay attention to. It's not easy, but you're making it work. At First Interstate Bank, we know the drill, and just as others are relying on you, you can rely on us to help keep you doing what you do best. Your world's a busy one, full of all kinds of financial choices. You've got people depending on you to make those decisions, and then make breakfast. Financial success on the go? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
It's your opportunity for a new career. Attend the Rushmore Honda Career Fair Saturday, September 12th from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive. We're growing, moving to a brand new facility, and looking for motivated people who can deliver top-notch service to our customers. We need sales associates, service, lube and auto body technicians, customer service reps, and administrative staff. To learn more, attend our career fair on Saturday from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive, or apply online at rushmorehonda.com.
I'm a mom and a collector of 3rd century Han Dynasty daggers. And that's a lot like Perkins.
Because Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them, especially with their money-saving Great Plates menu. Over a dozen items from $4 to $8.
Do you need a knife?
Oh no, I've got a dagger.
It's 3rd century. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins. Don't miss Give Kids the World Day, September 24th at participating Perkins. We'll treat you to a free short stack of pancakes.
Come see your local American Family agent, Mike Brewer, for all your insurance needs. Stop in or call today.
A new program introduced last month called Every Kid in a Park encourages people to enjoy our national parks, which we all know there's no shortage of right here in the Black Hills. Erica Horvatine tonight says that our beautiful weather makes it that much easier to enjoy.
A new one-of-a-kind program launched by President Obama will excite 4th graders across the nation. As of September 1st, children who are in 4th grade will be able to explore any federal recreation area, including national parks, for free. Children can go online to www.everykidinapark.gov, complete a few tasks, and download their voucher. When they bring their voucher to a national park, it will be exchanged for a permanent card that is reusable at the national parks until the August 31st following their 4th grade school year. The sky is the limit. Why 4th graders only?
It's at a time when they are the most open to learning about natural systems and learning about culture, and they're excited about all those things. So 4th grade, it's the ideal grade to get them out and learning.
The initiative will provide fun and valuable learning experiences.
President Obama wanted to do this, wanted to get every kid outside to get them healthier, to get them connected with their environment. And this is their country. They should know it. When you're talking about national parks, you are talking about United States history, culture, natural resources.
With the program in place, every child moving through the 4th grade will have a chance to take full advantage of the national parks for years to come. The program is set in hopes that all children of future generations will appreciate the protected lands of our country.
When they learn, they become stewards, and they grow up to be adults that protect those areas.
Children can attend any of the 2,000 federal recreation areas with their families, and educators can participate with their students through field trips. The rules of admission unique to each park. Erica Horvatine, NewsCenter1.
And still to come right here, it is the perfect time, as we've said already, to get out and see some of South Dakota's favorite places. Certainly no shortage of beauty to see right here in our Black Hills. And what a beautiful scene and setting today on this September 11th, 2015. Your full weekend weather forecast on the way after the break.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the 3rd shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the final days of the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale ends Thursday, September 17th.
At Mid-Continent's Northern Plains Network, we're serious about the data that moves your enterprise, making sure it gets wherever you need it to go. Every single bit, every single byte, every single day. Across our exclusive MEF-certified fiber optic network, covering thousands of miles. Self-healing, redundant, and scalable to 4 terabits per second. Seriously, the Northern Plains Network from Mid-Continent Business Solutions. We're serious about data.
I am Regional Health because I help our patients get the care they need and deserve.
Our whole team, everybody has the same goal in mind, best care possible, and that's what I try to do.
We know that we've made a huge difference. We've touched their lives and we've touched the future.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
Gonna wash the dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares.
You're only young once, unless you have a Subaru.
The Subaru XV Crosstrek. Symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 34 mpg. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Stop in and see us at Courtesy Subaru or at courtesysubaru.com and check one out today.
Papa Murphy's pizzas are hot because you bake all those fresh pizza ingredients in your own oven. And you can taste the difference. When it cools a little, of course. Fill your table with an almost too hot Papa's Perfect Pizza. The best combination of half premium pepperoni, half Hawaiian. Just $9 for a large. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Absolutely gorgeous day, absolutely gorgeous weekend in store for us. 75 the high, 78 is normal. There we go, just a couple of degrees below where it should be. 42, the morning low. We haven't seen freezing temperatures out at the airport yet, but we're closing in on them, folks. 627 sun up, 710. 710, the sun will be going down. Outside right now, let's see, what do we got? We got a few little clouds at 75. Winds are calm, and that's what we also expect right on through the weekend. We're not going to look for any winds picking up, blowing our lawn chairs away. Plenty of sunshine over at Spearfish, 68, and we got those winds out of the northeast at 8. Here are some of the high temperatures across the country. Let me get out of the way. There you have them. 80 in Pittsburgh. I don't know if you watched the game last night. 89 Salt Lake City. 81 over there in Seattle. 101 in Phoenix. 101. Still a little bit warm down over the desert southwest. Satellite rate, I want to point out, down in the Houston area, got some heavy rains down there. San Antonio, down in South Texas, they had quite a bit of street flooding in Houston associated with those rains. But as you can see, they've looked like they pushed off into the Gulf, and they'll continue to push further into the Gulf as this cold front works its way all up and down the East Coast and down into the Gulf as well. And as far as we're concerned tomorrow, this is 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. High pressure over the Midwest, the Plain States, the Rockies, we got high pressure. Out west, we got high pressure. All of the activities associated with that cold front over east of us, all up and down the East Coast. And tomorrow, they'll expect to see some of those afternoon showers and a few little thunderstorms. Sunday, again, high pressure covering majority of the country. A little bit of rain over the northeast. And you can see even those showers that we expect on the East Coast tomorrow, well, they'll push off into the Atlantic. So Sunday is going to be a beautiful day, not only for us, but for the entire country. It's going to be a very nice weekend, looks like. Here we go. What do we got going here? We're going into tomorrow, 11 p.m. tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, temperatures a little warmer than today. All right, a little warmer, around 80 degrees tomorrow. And then Sunday, temperatures warmer on Sunday than what we expect tomorrow. As a matter of fact, when we pop up our forecast, you should see 91. That's what we're going to go for. 91 for our temperature. And those warm temperatures will stay with us not only Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we'll cool it down a little bit. We have to because fall is getting closer. So we're going to have to cool the temperatures down. We can't keep 90s around forever, can we? High temperatures today in the 70s west of the Missouri River, and temperatures in the 60s. A little bit chilly out east. 63 Madison, 63 Sioux Falls, Yankton, 65. And those cool temperatures are going to stay there tomorrow. They'll still be in the 60s all up and down the eastern tier of counties, as you can see. 66 for a high in Sioux Falls. While on our side of the state, we're going to warm it up into the 70s. And like I said, 80 degrees expected, our high temperature. And then Sunday, well, let's really get it warm. All right, we're going to warm it up into the 90s. A little bit cooler in the higher elevations, 84 in Spearfish, 82 Custer. And we'll even warm it up over in East River. As you can see, we don't see temperatures in the 60s anymore. We'll see temperatures out there in the 70s. Here's the forecast for Saturday. 77 Spearfish, 75 Custer, 81 Buffalo, 82 Pine Ridge. Lots of sunshine. 81 Belle Fourche, 79 Sturgis, 81 Hot Springs. Just a beautiful start of the weekend. A little bit warm on Sunday, but we'll all deal with that. 48 tonight, clear, cool, plenty of stars. It's going to be a beautiful night tonight. Tomorrow, 80 degrees, sunny, pleasant. Starting to warm up. All right, we're going to start the heat engines tomorrow. 54 tomorrow night, mostly clear and mild. Light winds right on through the weekend, as a matter of fact. 7-day forecast. There you have it. 91 on Sunday, 92 on Monday. Okay, we'll have to deal with a little bit of heat. 89 Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, we'll cool it down to possibility of a few little showers. 77 on Friday. ClickBigDeals.com. Get a full-service oil change. Yes, for just $20. Now that's a deal. You know, every car, every vehicle you have, got to change the oil. Got to change the oil. That's the best advice I could give you as far as automobile maintenance is concerned, motorcycle maintenance as well. Change the oil, and there's a good deal there. And you take that at Corey's Tire Factory. Get your oil change.
How frequently do you change your oil, Bob? Every 5?
Every three months for sure, but typically every 3,000 miles.
There you go. Yeah. That's what I do too. Thank you, Bob. Still to come right here, Denver Broncos hoping to be a well-oiled machine in this 2015 NFL campaign. They had their season opener against the Ravens. That's coming up on Sunday. Plus, Justin previews Week 3 of the high school football season next in NewsCenter1 Sports.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores, everything's on sale. And they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card. Because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
This is the game we like to call Follow the Leader. With best fuel economy, best towing, best torque, best payload, and with more people driving Ram trucks than ever before, we've built quite the following. Get a great deal on the best trucks during Ram Truck Month. Get 0% APR plus $4,000 total bonus cash on Ram 1500 Bighorn or Laramie Crew Cab models in stock the longest.
It's that time of year again, and I hate to get a call that a motorcyclist has been injured in an accident. Too often, a motorcyclist will take every safety precaution possible, and yet 2/3 of all accidents are caused by a negligent automobile driver. If you've been injured, would you know what you're entitled to? Before you sign anything or settle, call the Morefaust Injury Law Group and learn your rights and options. Don't let a big insurance company convince you to settle for less than you deserve. Contact the professionals at Morefaust Injury Law Group right away for a free evaluation of your claim.
I've been a detective a long time. I'm pretty good at it.
Game over. I'm going in. Negative.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge.
That would be me.
A new season of The Mysteries of Laura, Wednesday, September 23rd on NBC.
This segment brought to you by the Wig Specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, the St. Thomas More football team survived the first 2 weeks of the season with impressive wins over Spearfish and then #1 ranked Aberdeen Roncalli. Tonight, the Cavaliers continue their conference portion of their schedule with a tough matchup in the Southern Hills. St. Thomas More will travel to Hot Springs to take on the Bison this evening. Hot Springs opened the season with a tough loss against Lennox, but bounced back last week to beat Douglas by a final score of 6-2. Last year, the Cavaliers rolled over the Bison by a final score of 35-7. Tonight's Black Hills Conference matchup will kick off at 7 o'clock. Meanwhile, it's another busy night in high school football around the state. Both Central and Stevens are on the road this evening. The Cobblers are in Spearfish to take on the Spartans, while the Raiders will look to win their second straight as they play Aberdeen Central. Also this evening, Sturgis will host Huron in a battle of winless teams, plus Douglas battles Brookings, and that game is currently underway. In other action, it's homecoming tonight for both Bennett County and Custer. The Warriors entertain Lee Deadwood, and the Wildcats look to improve to 3-0 on the year as they play Red Cloud. Be sure to join us for scores and highlights coming up tonight on NewsCenter1 at 10. Well, as part of the NFL's opening weekend, the Baltimore Ravens will travel to Denver Sunday to face Peyton Manning and the Broncos. Five-time MVP quarterback Peyton Manning is set to begin his 18th season, plus former Broncos player and offensive coordinator Gary Kubiak is back in Denver to make his head coaching debut. Meanwhile, the Ravens are preparing to embark on perhaps the most challenging start of any NFL team. 5 of their first 7 games will be on the road, including 4 West Coast trips and a big-time matchup with Pittsburgh on a short week of rest. Never mind that, the Broncos are a combined 15-1 at Mile High Stadium in their last 2 seasons.
We have 8 road games, we have 8 home games. You know, it doesn't really matter when you play them. You got to win as many as you can. And yeah, I guess if you come out and play well in the beginning games, and a lot of them are on the road, you're kind of getting them all out of the way. And if you're a good home team, then you have a lot to look forward to.
I'm looking forward to Sunday, and looking forward to seeing how we're going to perform. We got some new guys playing, and got some new things that we're doing, and excited to see how we're going to do. I think I said all along, the key for us is to improve throughout the season, throughout the course of a game. You know, Baltimore's an excellent defense.
And finally, the Rapid City Rush announced today the re-signing of defenseman Jeremy Gates for the upcoming season. Jeremy Gates scored 9 points in 18 games last season for the Rush. Gates is the 8th defenseman signed for next season and the 5th to return from last year. In addition, Rapid City also signed defenseman Dallas Earhart and Jonathan Narbonne this week. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back in a moment.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
You work hard for your money. During our Labor Day sale, enjoy the fruits of your labor with a new HD TV or appliance from Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances and get 28 months no interest. Get an LG 42-inch LED TV for only $369, a $130 savings. Or a Samsung front-load steam washer or steam dryer, now only $699 each piece when you buy the pair, a $600 savings on the pair. Fisher's guarantees the lowest prices. Plus, through Saturday, get 28 months no interest and Labor Day sale pricing at Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances in Fisher Home Galleries on West Main, Rapid City.
Update your home with new appliances from Menards. Right now, they're all on sale. This LG washer features a front control panel, 8 wash cycles, and 5 temperature settings. This front control electric dryer has 9 drying cycles. Your choice, $674 each. Give any room a unique look with Patriot lighting. The Westfield collection has a satin nickel finish with etched white glass. This 3-light vanity light is $39, and this 5-light chandelier is $89.
Save big money at Menards.
Saturday, September 12th at O'Hara Stadium. Don't miss the Black Hills Brawl. Battle for the Homestake Trophy presented by Nucor. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. as South Dakota Mines plays host to Black Hills State in the 130th meeting of this historic rivalry. Discounted advance tickets are available right now by calling the Hard Rocker ticket office at 394-2351. It's the Division II National Game of the Week, Saturday, September 12th at 6 p.m. at O'Hara Stadium as the Hard Rockers take on the Yellow Jackets.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
So I guess we're going to take a look at the forecast and see what's happening for the rest of the weekend.
There you go. It's going to be a great weekend, Shad, as you can see right there. A little bit warm on Sunday, 80 degrees tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. And again, we're going to keep the sun shining for everybody on Sunday as well. High temperature, as I said, warmer, 91. That's well above normal. 92 on Monday. Again, maybe a few little clouds, maybe a few more clouds on Tuesday. And then look for some showers Wednesday and Thursday. We got a cool front coming in, 77 Wednesday, 80 on Thursday. Not too terribly bad, 77 on Friday. Again, plenty of sunshine.
And on this anniversary of September 11th, as we do each and every year, we pause at NewsCenter1 to remember and to commemorate what happened on that date. We leave you with the sights of Mount Rushmore and the incomparable sounds of America the Beautiful right here. We'll see you back here at 10.
One, two, three, four courses for only $1.29 each. And dessert too. Arby's, we have the meats.
So we've had a Tempur-Pedic for a while, but now that we have the adjustable base, it's even better.
I'm gonna go up.
Discover how Tempur-Pedic can move you.
Through Saturday during the Labor Day sale, it's Simply Sleep Better. Save up to $500 on select mattresses plus adjustable bases during the Upgrade and Save event. Plus, get no interest till 2020 financing and a $300 gift card with purchase of a Tempur-Pedic set. Get your best night's sleep on a Tempur-Pedic. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better. Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Okay, you know that Corey's Tire Factory is not a factory, but they do buy tires factory direct to save you money. They'll find out how you drive and where you drive, then help you choose the right tire at the right price. And they'll service your car, fixing those annoying clicks, clacks, shimmies, and shakes, guaranteed. Corey's Tire Factory is locally owned, so the next time you need tires or service, trust Corey's Tire Factory Auto Service Centers, 1036 Campbell Street, Rapid City, and 1909 Fifth Avenue in Belle Fourche.
On September 28th, Rushmore Honda is closing their doors and moving to our new location. We'd rather sell our inventory than move it. You'll save big on over 110 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics, including 35 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy a 2010 Dodge Journey SXT all-wheel drive, $10,995, an 09 Toyota Yaris, $59,995, or an 11 Chevy Impala LS, $10,995. Shop early for best selection. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda. Still open at 123 Omaha and online at rushmorehonda.com.
We know you have a lot to do before you get out the door. That's why NewsCenter1 Today is up early to get you the local headlines, accurate weather forecast, and a little extra to make sure your day starts out